Good afternoon, good morning. Welcome in our live trading room. We are going to cover Bank of England and European Central Bank rate decisions during the day. Then we'll try to maybe make some trades. But as usual in the beginning, let's have some risk warning. Our live trading room has educational purpose only. Trading FX on margin carries a high level of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. You can sustain a loss of some, all, or even more than your initial investment. Please do not invest the money that you cannot afford to lose. Okay, so we have Bank of England first. Within the next half an hour, more or less 28 minutes. Okay. And then we have ECB. And finally, we have press conference of Mr. Draghi. So we'll try to discuss it. We'll try to discuss it today. Okay. Let's start just few words about the dollar index. Let's start with dollar index. Unfortunately, here on this platform, that's the full history of the price action. Here I can see. So unfortunately, I can't see more to the left side. So let's use this one. There is definitely no doubt about it. The 79 level, it's previously huge support, and right now, based on some lower lows, we have third approach here. So definitely I would be very careful to selling dollar here, and this chart is especially similar to dollar Swiss franc daily chart as well. So we are very close. Definitely we are very close to support. Then interesting thing happened yesterday. The market was clearly expected very dovish Yellen, and it didn't happen, right? And in my opinion, the background, I could be completely wrong, and we are going to have evidence later today. And of course, I could be wrong, but in my opinion, I saw some buying dollars in a background. By the way, our short euro dollar has been stopped out earlier today, so we are going through the charts again. What I'm trying to say is that even if I saw some buying dollar in the background, it doesn't mean that we are going to see the rally today. Okay, of course. It could be completely opposite, as we have still some room to go downside. We can go even lower here with strong rejection and move back to the upside, right? So overall, let's see what's going to happen. But that's dollar basket, right? So it's going to be quite important to see what's going to happen, as the main weight here is euro dollar on dollar basket. So euro is the heaviest one. So anything happen on euro dollar is going to have the biggest influence. What we are going to see later today. So that's the chart of dollar index. Now, I prepared, let me check, I prepared for you expectations, what Goldman, Bank of America, Citi, Credit Suisse, BNP, what they expect from ECB, and let me give you that link on the chat. So you can have some view. As I made the comment on our website pre-ECB, I would say that only words are not enough from Draghi side. So if he's going to try to be dovish via words only, right? Let me move to euro dollar, okay? If he wants to be dovish only via words, so no action, talking, so what we could see, some initial knee-jerk reaction to the downside, just to clean some stops maybe here, okay, and from here or from here move higher, and we have two levels we are going to watch: 39.70 and 140 to 50, more or less, or 60 now, okay. So as I mentioned in my comment, if we are going to see first action to the downside with some rejection within that level on some smaller time frame, like 5 minutes, okay, then we are going, most probably we are going long with very tight stop, with first target 39.70 and then 40.40, okay. Otherwise, it could be only pullback toward 39.20. So this flag, retest, and continuation. So 39.20, I'm going to watch very carefully. So maybe some long shadow to the downside, whatever, some kind of the confirmation I can get that intraday we are going higher, right? So yes, today I'm open for both directions, buying and selling. The thing is, the worst case scenario is that we are going to have strong move, and especially to the downside if there is action. Market is not ready completely, right? So in that case, you may want to try, I don't know, let's say 1 week, let me check. Options. Let me check it. Just 1 second, please. Okay. Today is 8th of May. 8th of May, so next week, Thursday 15, Friday 16, so let's take a look, and 138 maybe. What I'm checking right now, okay? The guys, 1 week option with a put option with strike price 138. Expiry date 16th of May, so next Friday. It's extremely cheap. It's 15 pips only, right? Of course, the strike is 38, but if I can assure you that if there is any action, no words, but I mean action from ECB side, then for sure, again, maybe not for sure, but there is a huge chance to see euro lower below 38 towards 36, right? And so there are going to be plenty of space to cover this option. Or let's check different. 38.50 expiring next week, 25 pips. So your break even is with 38.25. So if you have a possibility to trade via options, vanilla options, then it could make sense, right? As you're risking 25 pips, so even if we are going to shoot up to 140 and we are not going to see 138.50 for next week, so your stop, right, is like 25 pips. And anything below 38.25 before next Friday, you are at break even, and anything below 38.25 is your profit. Then you can cover it. You can try to cover it buying spot right before the expiration, whatever. So that could be the option. That could be the option to trade via option. That could be the possible trade as well. Okay, now let me change it to daily. Let's delete this channel now. We are still at resistance. Line means supply zone, right? We can have supply zone based on this. We have supply zone based on the line, right? First, second attempt. So for sure there was some supply here. So supply zone, we had the pullback, and now we are going higher, testing the supply zone again. So we know the possible scenario in regards to the potential upside, okay? Trying to buy dips instead of buying breakouts. Now, what about downside potential? This 39.70, right? That could be for some algos, some institutions, some breakout traders. It could be important point that's possible that we do have above this level, we do have some stop buying orders, the first thing. The second thing, there is a possibility that we have some stop buying orders placed, but that by traders who are short right now, okay? Just one moment. So what we may see is simply stop hunting to the upside and get back close even below this resistance line. So it would confirm the resistance, then we can go to the downside, and that would be perfect selling opportunity again, okay? Now the worst thing scenario here is, from our point of view, that there are going to be the action and we are down immediately by 150 pips within 5 minutes, right? If there is anything Draghi is going to do, so we are going to have immediately move to the downside, and it's not going to be possible for us as small retail traders to trade this thing. Okay, there is a solution if euro is going to be higher, as I mentioned in the comment on our website. And the solution called DAX, German index, okay? We get back again to the daily resistance. We have some resistances intraday based on the smaller time frames as well, right? Some strong selling zone, and now we're testing this zone again here, okay? There was first initial reaction to the downside. So as I mentioned, if we are going to have strong move to the upside on euro dollar, without any possibilities to join that move to the upside, then if there is enough time on the DAX side, most probably I would go short for a few points, like 120 from 9,560 we are right now to 9,430, 130, right? And it happened previously as well, please check. Euro to the upside, then DAX to the downside. Simply because of the exporter, so that could be the case for us. If we are not going, if you are not able to buy because there was no dip, just shoot up on euro dollar, then if DAX is still within the reasonable level, we can go short on DAX. If there are going to be the strong move to the upside on euro dollar, most probably we are not going to be able to join any upside move on euro, right? Doesn't matter if it's a pound, yen, Aussie, Kiwi, whatever. There is some sign of strength on euro, Kiwi, euro, Aussie. They are close to support, so completely opposite to what euro dollar is doing. We are at resistance. So that could be the case. Okay, let's get back to euro dollar. Now, first thing is that 39.70 is this shadow on daily as a resistance, right? But then also, if I know that some of you are fans of Fibonacci, so then of this last move, it's going to be like 127 extension to this level. So it's also, for sure, there are going to be some profit takers and maybe some sellers. So 2 points to the upside, 39.70, 40.40. We have to we have to be careful, we have to focus on. And then to the downside, sorry, I'm not 100% health, so sorry. Okay, so now to the downside. Definitely 39 psychological level. So today's low. And definitely this zone here between 38.80, so breakout point, right? And 38.60. So those two to the downside and those two to the upside are levels that if we are around them, they can tell us something about what market wants to do, okay? So we have to definitely focus on them. 39.70. And then 40.40, somewhere here. Sorry. And the 40.40 is simply based on, okay, we discussed it already. Simply is based on this previous strength, right? So look for market weakness on the previous strength, right? And look for the market strength at the previous weakness. So that was the breakout here, pull back and move to the upside, right? So that's why it's 40.40 on the weekly. And that's the weekly. That was the demand last week, okay? So we are still above 20. So there is still upside potential. But based on some dynamic and static resistances, supply zones, and based on what I mentioned in the comment that unofficially ECB is happy between 120 140. So 120 140. So mid level is 130, and we are approaching the end of the range. So that's the thing. We will get back to euro dollar soon. Now let's see pound as we approaching Bank of England rate decision. Okay. That's the daily pound. And 170.40.50 as a target. Based on few occasions on a weekly, right? That's the point here. And based on this upper channel line, okay, 70.50. But there is a, again, as you know, I'm always looking for something extra because it's what everyone can see. So now let's try to translate into our language. Okay, so for sure, definitely, there is no doubt about it. 170.40.50 as a resistance. Okay, mostly retail community are short. Retail guys are short right now. And I can imagine that the margins or stops or whatever are close to that level or slightly above. Right? Then again, some midterm traders, some algo, some breakout traders, whatever, will have some stop buy orders above this zone. Okay? So there is a plenty of buyers above based on stops, based on the based on the stops because of the short position, based on the breakout orders, stop buy, so direction to the upside. Okay? But I went through to see more details, and it's visible right now, but let me make it bigger. There's one interesting thing. Okay. So that's for sure level we are talking about. But just few pips above, I would say that we do have real supply zone. Let's change the color. Of course, I can be wrong. I don't have crystal ball. So 7130, 7130, 7127. I have this thing. Drop, pull back, drop, some hesitations, bam. But it was not 7040, it's 7130. Okay, 80 pips higher. Now I will explain you in a second, one moment. Let me take a look. Now guys, we have let's move to the upside, okay? It's a weekly chart. We of course have the shadows around 7040, and now the whole FX community is saying it's 7040. Sorry, 7040. Okay, we have some move. We will get back. Let's see what the pound is doing on 30 minutes chart. And let's switch to 5-minute chart. And let's see the rate decision. If I can see something. As expected, 0.5, and QE or APF unchanged at 375 as expected. Okay, so if move to the upside, so we know the target, so it could be flag breakout. First, second, third attempt, strongest pullback. So this as a fourth could be real, right? So with very tiny position we can try to trade this breakout to the upside with 74 as a target, or 70.30. That would be 70 buying, 69.70 buying, let's say, and 30 target, so 60 pips. So the stop, well, the stop is too low, it's 4, it's 30, so it's not 1 to 3 risk reward ratio for me, and especially within this type of the event, simply risk is too high for me, and looks like we want to see false breakout. So another story is that we can try to trade downside below this line, below 20 moving average on 30-minute chart. That's the 5-minute chart. Okay, that's the 5-minute chart. So let's see what's going to happen here. Let's give them 5 to 10 minutes to settle. And let me get back quickly to this weekly pound chart, because I would say 74 is something that we are going to hit based on the current market situation. But look, the real bodies, guys, real bodies of these candles on the weekly, they are at 71.30. Let's try to uncode this Da Vinci Code. So let's try to use simple words to explain what I do think. And let's have a quick look at this pound here on 5-minute chart. Yeah. Now brokers are earning money, market makers are earning money. So let's see what's going to happen. Now guys, most probably some of you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, of course, only if the big sharks got different view, some liquidity providers, whatever. So for sure, they are going to go higher to stop short guys, to activate buying orders of the algo, whatever, right? They will push higher towards 71.27. Maybe one day close above 70.50 but below 71.27. So some guys are going to be relaxed with their new longs position, right? But in my opinion, 71.30 is a selling supply area where you can try to open the short position. Of course, intraday we can try to trade scalp whatever around 70.50 because we are going to see some profit taking here. But if the big guys want to change the direction, first they have to clean all the stops and then turn around, right? And now the last thing based on this weekly, okay, we have this narrow channel and we are close to the upper end of the channel. And what I'm always saying, simply add one line and we do have possible bear flag. Of course, we have to break 66.50 or so to confirm this, right? But anyway, we are at the top of the channel, so it's not a place to initiate new longs. I mean about big guys, right? So most probably, based on my experience, knowledge, I would say that some guys in the midterm, they will take the opportunity to go short, even to hit the lower end of the channel. So from me, in a midterm we are close to the point that we are going to see some consolidation, some lower high, and some profit taking on the beginning to push lower, at least toward the lower end of the channel. Okay, so the ideal selling opportunity is going to happen around 71.25.30. Or if we are going to confirm that the real 70.50 is a top, right? But I would say if you want to change the direction and you are overall long for a quite long time, so it's not going to be easy. You have to trap some guys. So you have to show them, okay, we are going even higher than above 70.40, but still below 71.30. They're going to be, yeah, pound is flying towards 2 again, right? And then bam, suddenly. Okay, so in a midterm, of course day trading is slightly different, but we are very close to have perfect setup to midterm position, to have perfect setup for day traders. Simply we have to be patient as usual. Okay, so let's see what the guys want to do here. 15 minutes. Why I use those 2 points to create this line? Simply, that was the low and we took the resistance. We made a pullback, but we didn't know if we finish here, here, here until we made new high. So now we do have the line. Okay. And based on this high confirmed this low. So that could be some stop hunting here, 69.50. I would expect some buyings going on around this previous consolidation and what's happened here, and also some kind of the channel and of lower end. So if there is a chance to go short with tight stop from here, stop above here, let's say, or above here, so it's going to be like 12 pips stop, maybe 14 pips stop. And trading for 24, 30 pips for a half, and remaining to see some stop hunting here and pushing lower by the whole distance of the original channel. I've created the second channel, right? So in that case, that would be the final target to clean the stops below 69.20. Remember, to reach the area I mentioned that I'm not going to look, okay, for 69.20, the visible breakout point. I would like to see some stops hunting below and eventually long somewhere here for final move toward 70.40, okay, with tight stop. So that's the plan. First, if there is a breakout, then some kind of this type of the action, okay, and then maybe long somewhere around 69 for final move towards 70.40 with very tight stop. Otherwise, we can see the final breakout of this channel confirming some kind of the bullish flag, so from here up, and then we'll try to join, but the stop here compared to the first target, it's not a great. Okay, so that's the pound, and that's our euro. 30-minute chart. Okay. We can also see intraday line, so dynamic correspond with static, so 38.80 could be the buying opportunity. So as I mentioned, 39, so stops hunting and bam to the upside. Hopefully it's going to be easy to trade euro dollar. I get an email with the question if ECB could be non-event today. Of course it could be, and we can stay again within 50 pips range. But I would say really no action. At least we are going to see some stop hunting to the upside, okay? And then move back and consolidate lower. If there is an action, for sure we are not going to be able to sell euro dollar at the first move, so then we can join with after 5 minutes, but it's going to be tough to join the market after 100 or 150 pips move down. Okay. So what pound is doing? Pound is trying to hold this line here. So we have a few minutes to take a look on different crosses. Let's start with Kiwi. Have you guys noticed this? Start, we made a high, right? And we made another high, so there was a possible second point. So that was the trend line. And all the breakout traders were trapped, right? We took out the high here. We took out this high and we only hit the line from the bottom side, bam, sell off. Now, can we join somehow? Yes, we can. And that's the most visible selling area between 86.90, 87, right? With tie stop above 87.05, right? Because look, guys, that was the last move to the upside. We start from here. and it was taken out, so no more buying orders here. So I would look for selling opportunity around 87. Okay. Now, next, we were short. We missed final target by a few pips. Then I sent information that I don't like it. And the truth is that my plan was to prepare for buying opportunity. But simply we moved higher, and yeah, that's huge miss. That huge miss, okay? But still top of the range. Still we can say that we are within the wide range. So nothing has happened yet. We can join after the breakout. Let's say we see something like this, pullback, and we can trade for the same distance. Okay, that's the eventually selling area. Here was some strength, but from this trend we didn't make new high compared to the left side, right? So not that important. So that's the potential selling area around 114. Here just the breakout and pullback, or we have to simply watch what's going to happen here. There is also a possible breakout strategy, but the thing is, let me show you what I'm talking about. That could be our perfect strategy, but remember it's only one-to-one, and we are still below the resistance, so it's a huge danger to trade this here. We should see also weakness within different Kiwi New Zealandian dollar crosses. Okay, so that would confirm this. Overall, as we can see with US dollar, it's a sign of weakness. Okay, so nothing we can do right now. Let's see, and it's a daily chart. That's going to be interesting. Sorry. Australian versus Canadian. Still, I would say we are on the way towards the parity, and it's going to be possible as long as we are below 103.45. That was the selling zone here, right? And we have non-farm payrolls from Canada tomorrow. So that could be quite interesting thing, closer to 102.50.70. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen here. Let's get back to our pound. Nothing as of now, so we still have some time. So let's go through some pound crosses. That's amazing. The thing is that it's tough to draw this line. Yeah, we should change it like this. So there was some breakdowns. Oh, I'm sorry. Guys, just 1 second, sorry. I'm sorry, guys. So we have to use this point as we took this supply with this move, right? Then we can actually we cannot use anything here because we didn't make new high. So this line is not that valid, but anyway, to show you that we are very close to some kind of the action. So, and for me looks like I saw few forums, everyone looking to sell. For me here we have a chance of the break to the upside, but it's some mixing signals, right? Because GU I'm expecting maximum 150 points from here, and then some consolidation, maybe move lower. So if I'm correct with the breakout to the upside, it could mean that British pound dollar will fall down or will consolidate or will fall down slower than UJ, which I'm expecting to go higher. So if UJ dollar JPY will go higher strongly, then we are going to see maybe some consolidation before move down on British pound dollar. That it could make sense. This breakout could make sense. Or then of course I'm going to change the way I look at this market. It's we are going to, if we are going to make the breakdown, right? So then most probably there are going to be risk off. So means that stocks is going to be lower as well, mean sell in May, right, and go away. Sell in May. So, but as long as we are above, that for me looks like possible breakout. Okay. Let's switch to daily here. As you can see, not much action. So quickly, let's see. Euro pound. Still some kind of the one channel has been broken already, the big one here, right? So looks like bulls trying to hold the ground here. But the thing is that there is no real power to push price higher. Every time we approach 20 daily moving average, there is a supply coming into the market, right? No signs of basing, right? The moving average is going down. It's not something like flattish, okay? The first sign of the bull strength is going to be above 82.25 and the final above 50, 55. But that could be either because of the pound weakening or euro strengthening after the ECB, okay? So we still have to wait for ECB and for Draghi for the final resolution, okay? Aussie, China number, okay, some good numbers from Australia, and we are at similar point Kiwi was a few days ago. Okay, that's the fastest line, and it was possible to draw this line because of this low. We made slightly higher high, pull back, we created 2 points to draw the line, and we went higher, okay? There is another line, slower, but yeah, we hit the fastest line from the bottom right now. So I wouldn't be surprised to see some weakness here, especially that we are within selling zone, guys, okay? So weakness here is possible, but it's daily chart, right? So stop is quite wide, but that's the selling zone. That's the selling zone. Here we have some kind of the breakout, right? And it was similar with Kiwi. So let's see where we are going to finish the day. Now 1 hour. There is no sign. We can see something here, right? We went higher, but we didn't make any higher high. So on the hourly, it's not that important, but anyway, we made some consolidation here. We went lower, retest, lower, retest, bam, okay? So even on 1 hour chart, something is going on here, okay? Or simply on daily, we are going through this selling zone and we are going to visit the next one I mentioned before. That's the selling zone around 95, okay? So that could be the point, especially if we want to make some counting. So that was the number 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the chance to make 5th wave. That could be, but right now we are at selling zone, so I wouldn't be surprised to see some weakness here. And when there was the previous weakness, nothing here, nothing here. There you go. So eventually the support is around this visible support, right? We make a breakout, we retested, we went higher during the Asia session, but then we have this zone around 92.80 again, where there was the last weakness higher, so I wouldn't be surprised to see two waves move down towards 92.80 again, okay, before the final move higher toward 95. But anyway, we have 12 minutes to ECB rate decision, then 55 to press conference, and I would like to focus on British pound and euro today. So maybe we are going to watch, instead of Aussie dollar versus American dollar, we are going to watch euro Aussie or British pound Aussie. The same with Kiwi and Canadian. The main focus is going to be on pound and euro. Okay. In regards to American dollar, we are going to watch versus euro and pound. It's where I'm expecting some moves. So 10-11 minutes. So guys, let's have some short break, coffee, tea, water, whatever, and let's meet again 2 minutes before ECB announcement. Then let's take a look again at some crosses, and then let's make some trades. Hopefully we'll be able to do that during the Draghi conference or slightly after. As we wrote on our website, we have mini marathon today, so we are going to stay slightly longer. The same tomorrow. Most probably, if there are going to be some moves today, we do expect some continuation tomorrow around European Open, so then we will watch the market tomorrow again very carefully. So quick break right now. Let's get back 2 minutes before ECB announcement, okay? Thank you. Let's see what's going to happen. Now what? Ay, 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 ay. Euro is more or less stable, around 39.40. Now we are going higher. Pound is going higher. $39.50. £4 higher, trying to make the breakout. Unchanged as expected, of course. I'm going to take small short on DAX as long as we are below. It's slightly too low. Deposit rate unchanged. Lending rate unchanged. I'm looking for possibility to sell German index. What I do think we are going higher on euro dollar most probably, but let's wait for the press conference. So maybe some dovish comment will push euro dollar lower for a while, or maybe that could be case as well if there was like 50-50 to do something or not to do. That could be also slightly bearish on the beginning, so let's wait for entry point on euro dollar. As of now, because of this unchanged, I would say we are going to see higher prices. Okay, let's see what Draghi wants to tell us. And if euro dollar wants to go higher and we will not have good entry points, then I'm going to look for shorting opportunity on DAX. Okay. That's the best way we can do that. We have some supply on pound, and we have the move on euro pound, guys, right? So that could be the case. 82.25, then 85.55. Okay, so let's make few more euro crosses on the chart. Euro JPY, Euro Kiwi, and pound kiwi, but the spread is too big, so let's put pound. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry guys, just 1 second please. I'm sorry, just what's going on the market from FX Advisor partner. Not good on DAX because we are going lower now, and I was expecting to short this stuff later, so not good. I'm not happy. Okay, so we may want to go this way. Guys, look where they're reacting with supply. Right at the trend line. Always try to use the simplest thing, right? When you want to do something on FX. So we do have some kind of accumulation, right? So dynamic resistance, static resistance, 127, eventually of the Fibonacci extension, plenty of things to sell euro, but I don't want to sell right now. Okay, what else we have? So now we are watching 3970, 4040, and from the bottom side psychological 39, and the zone between 3880, 3860. Okay, so that's euro dollar. That's euro dollar. Pound is weakening. Uh, 68, 80, 85, so above this zone, eventual stop. So we found to have a good risk-reward ratio. See the breakdown, some pullback, bam, okay? That's the plan. So I'm gonna sell between 69.60, 69.65 if we are going to close below this line. 6 minutes left. Okay. With pound Aussie, if someone wants to trade, that's the possibility, right? On some pullback towards 81. Pound is falling without us right now. I'm not gonna chase the prices, but there was one more possible breakout trade. Okay. Come on, pound. Go slightly higher. Give us a chance to sell. Aussie. Uh, 63 would be ideal. 62, 63 to sell. Stop either above 75, above 80, or 85. Above 85 from 73, it's a 22 pips, and 221 is going to be around 20. But I would say, as I mentioned, I would target 69.10, 69. So it's close to 3 to 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. Of course, if we can get it. Okay. And then we are looking to buy around 68.80, 68.90, okay? If we stop there. Let's see what's going to happen. top of the hour. So we may want to see some pullback. 58.63, right? Now let's switch to smaller time frame. Let's get ready to rumble. It could be that we are going to stop around 53. Oh, 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 slow down, guys. Wait for us. Make a pullback, make a pullback. Actually make a bounce. Sorry. That's the point I'm looking to sell. 58, maybe slightly higher, 63. So based on this 5-minute chart, we can have our stop above 70, so we can narrow the stop. And I'm not going to place any order because if euro will pop up, then pound can follow during the Draghi, right? Okay, so I want to see the bounce and see the action here. Euro made 57 high, and let's see. Okay. Oh, that miss. But simply because we closed here, right? The different things we've closed just here, let's say, would be easier to join, but we closed 10 pips lower, and especially if we want to make a day trade, so we have to count, or we have to take every pip into the consideration. Okay. Simply they don't want to give us the opportunity to make this day trade. Right, so now we took the low. Guys, don't chase the prices because we can easily bounce from here at every moment, so be very careful. because right now risk reward is not in our favor. Yeah, now maybe we get a chance, as we are again at the bottom of the channel, right? So that's why I'm not interested to selling here. Euro is not falling. You can see some noise. I've got some trading charts opened as well. Looking for any initial comments. Now 24 minutes to Draghi. So we have to leave Euro and we can focus on pound right now. Okay. So let's wait. Bulls on Euro trying again. Gold closer to 1,300 could be the selling opportunity as well. Intraday selling opportunity. That's the Euro QE. Let's see what's going to happen here. Yeah, Euro is stronger, especially versus pound. So that's the next target, 82.50, 82.55. I will try to open Draghi press conference as well. is going to be here. So you've got the link as well. It's not started yet. There is a nice music. Pound is bouncing back. Yeah, euro dollar is trying to go higher. How does this look like on 5 minutes? We can easily retest 70 before the Draghi. So if I'm still watching the DAX as well, so maybe we are going to see some knee-jerk reaction into the euro dollar to the downside, right? Because first some dovish words, so some move higher here. So both we can use, of course, to see what's going to happen, but we can use higher levels to go short if eventually euro will shoot up higher, right? So maybe we see some higher levels only to go short at better levels. Pound stopped ideally at the bottom of the channel. Okay. Euro JPY. There's nothing we can do here. That's the only possible trend line. Here we could draw some speed line because of this pullback, but the truth is that we didn't retest. So that's the support eventually. And we are almost nowhere, right? Okay, few more minutes, 15 minutes. Of course, the worst thing is going to happen if nothing is going to happen, right? Then we are going to stay between 39, 39.70. Now euro is pulling back slightly, pound is going higher, and we had some stop cleaning, maybe not all of them. Some brave guys can trade this range, so that's the selling opportunity with tight stop above eventually. But the thing is, if we are going to have a slip page during the Bernanke, so easily you can be filled here, here, or even higher. Under normal market conditions, I would short it. With tight stop above, right? 6-8 pips. But then there is a danger of the slippage. Yeah, that's on the ECB website, still music, so they're not ready yet. Okay, 10 minutes. To go. I'm going to set some alerts. I set the alert on gold at 1296. And I'm going to set alert on gold 96, and then the next resistance 103.50, more or less. Here as well. Okay. So now pounds want to bounce. There you go. And it's not going to look nice because of this demand here. So let's see what's going to happen around our selling levels. So on the pound right now, look guys. All the breakout traders are trapped. The breakout trades were good few years back, not now. Of course, we have one breakout system, you know, the system, but as you also know, we are not using this system very often. And we add additional filter, like we have to have confirmation on other crosses as well. So the breakout on one currency pair is not enough for us. Guys, so final break, and then let's enjoy Draghi, okay? Okay, so let me take a look on the website, ECB website. And we are going to have unemployment, yes, weekly jobless claims from US. Right now, let's place one more. Let's place one more alert on pound on our selling level eventually, because we are going to open the euro dollar, so to have idea where the pound is. Okay. Looks like Mr. Draghi is starting right now. Pound retested and negated this demand here. Looks like we reacted here slightly lower than our selling. In line with our previous assessment. Inflation lower. Expectation into the inflation anchored, euro going higher. Now we have 15-minute chart. So the maximum pullback we had, it was here. Let's see. So 70 first level, 44 as a second level, 39, 38.80 and 60 as a second on the downside. Okay. $60 on euro dollar. Okay, pound also hit our levels. Euro is going higher, so there was no entry point for us. Pound. That's the new level, guys. I'm going to look in case of short selling, 39.30. Pound, but if euro will go higher, then it can easily follow. It can easily follow. Pound can follow euro dollar. DAX falling, but it's right at 9,500, so psychological level, looking for bounce and sell. So nothing new, still the same. So euro is testing 140. So can we see something around 40.40? Some, some question from the journalists, whatever, and to see lower prices. Let's see, still 60 pips to 40.40. Euro, JPY. That's the level we have to look at. That was the good idea, but I missed. As I mentioned, euro up, DAX down. So DAX is trying to broke below 9,500 psychological level, and now trying to break 21 daily moving average. pound found some supply. Euro pound closer to 82.50, 55. Pound trying to get back above the line. I'm taking small short on pound right now. Very tiny short, 62. We've stopped at 84 beat. So I'm following our plan. The only thing I'm afraid of is the higher euro dollar, then pound can follow, but euro pound looks like they want to break higher, so let's see what's going to happen. And I'm targeting around 69. That's the very short term chart. It's a 5 minutes, but supply all around, and now we're taking some support here. Let's see what's going to happen here. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay. Okay. Now questions. Let's see what Mr. Bernanke wants to tell us, what Mr. Draghi wants to tell us, how he wants to answer the questions. I'm listening also what they're answering, so that's the reason I'm not talking that much. I'm watching gold here. If it's going to be the flag or Euro JPY touch the resistance and making a pullback. If it's going to be the range or breakout, right? That could be the flag on gold. So breakdown here, breakout here could lead for at least fall towards 1280. Okay. Pound is following euro, unfortunately, as of now. But looks like there is a pressure, selling pressure. And hopefully the pressure will stay there. Now there is a question about the exchange rate. So is that the question? We will get lower levels? That's closer to resistance on euro pound. There was a discussion. Serious concern. Journalists are confused. Now the question from Wall Street Journal, if we should expect something in June. Okay. We are going to know some details of the discussion. Gold, guys, breaking lower, so there is a short opportunity of this flag. That's the breakout, guys. On the pound side, I would like to see the break of 69.50 right now. $39.30. The point to buy at right now or to sell on a break below, right? With tight stop both. Guys, do you remember our chart? I would be very careful, guys, with selling dollar here. So that's the important level for dollar index right now. So still 39.70, it's important euro dollar. Pound, I would like to see lower level here, below 50. Okay. Acting next time. I'm going to take the short below 30 with stop below, with stop above 80. Guys, watch dollar index. Look, guys, what happened to euro. Look what happened to DAX. I'm short euro dollar. Slightly too early, but let's see, the break is coming. Yes, we have the breakout. Look, guys, the bounce euro dollar index. Hopefully something bigger. Would be great to see the prices higher here. Euro is falling down. Euro is falling down. We are targeting 138. 138, guys. Guys, I'm taking profit on my pound. Not huge, but taking profit here. Because it looks like it's all about euro right now. So euro pound just from the resistance to the downside. I'm done with pound. There is like few nice pips, and I'm focusing on euro dollar, guys. Would be great to see the cross below 39. Now, guys, everyone is buying, right? Everyone is buying and big guys are selling right now. Big guys are selling. Look at this candle, 5-minute candle. It's 50 pips candle on 5-minute chart. The big guys are selling, guys. It could be trap, right? We can easily turn around towards 40-40, but for me it's a selling signal, guys. Guys, we are below 39 right now. If you stayed with pound, move your stop to entry, right? I'm out of the pound with 12 pips or so, and I'm focusing on euro dollar. I'm plus 50, plus 30, 35 right now, more or less. It could be, remember, we broke 39 psychological. Be careful. I'm going to think about the reduction around 38.80. There's a strong sell-off on euro right now. Guys, don't let if you are short euro dollar, don't let this position to be losing one, right? The stop should be at entry right now. I would like to see deeper breakout of 39. Of course, there's buying orders, right? We had a discussion, but it is first support. We just made a slightly lower low below Asia, and if any bigger buying, it's around 38.80, and it's where I'm going to when I'm going to look for potential reduction. Okay, guys? So be careful. Now DAX is testing the resistance, okay? So that could be some selling opportunity on DAX here. Guys, it cannot be losing trade, so close at entry, right? If anything. So we have some pips made on pound right now, at least 0 on euro dollar. The big guys made already money. They sold from here, and so they made 80 pips within 5 minutes. Perfect. And they trading millions. If they are greedy, they will push it lower. They should push it lower. Now we have some kind of the action, still very narrow range, right? 70 pips. But we do have some action, so let's hope from our perspective we can see some lower prices, right? But I'm not going to be surprised to see another bounce, right? They made 80 pips already. They done with their day. The only thing, if they are really greedy, they will push it lower. They will hunt for stops. There was plenty of buyers around that level. It's what we discussed already, right? I turn off Mr. Draghi. Enough is enough. Guys, that could be indication. That could be indication. The dollar index. Of course, it's a daily, so it's a plenty of time. But it could be strong reversal here. Look at this reversal here. Look at this reversal here. Anything below 82 here, that could help us with our short. So maybe ECB traders are selling, trying to earn some money. I'm joking, but it could be. So what we need right now, we need the move below 39, then maybe grab some pips around 38.80, right? To not be greedy, then move stop to entry and to look for a breakdown of 38.80.60. That would be great. That would be great. Okay? Yeah, that's what we are looking for. We need lower low. We need lower low. But last time I had higher high on dollar Swiss and I've been stopped out anyway. But this time, guys, don't let this trade to be losing one, right? Your stop has to be at entry. If you can, watch dollar index. That's nice reversal, possible reversal on daily. That would be great. But then still 38.80. Guys, still 38.80, this area here. But we already have 100 pips range. 38.80, 38.60. And finally we are going to have, right, this shadow here. And if we are going to end of the day like this, we are going to have shadow here. And we are in balance around 38.80. So definitely I'm going to take, if we are going to hit those levels, some stops, in 50% I'm going to take half. I'm going to take 50% off the table. What do we have on hourly? We need the break here. Guys, if we are going to be stopped at entry, then 39.50 is a possible entry, better entry. Now we need lower low, guys. Okay, so yes, we have lower low, lower highs. What I'm talking about. I'm so exciting. Anyway, 3880. Be careful. 3880, 3860. What can we expect? Up, breakdown. We almost done. We are almost done, guys. The different thing if we want to take it from here, so then we still got some chance. Yeah, 3880. Still 3880 is possible, guys. Take partial profit there, okay? It could be buying opportunity. It could be buying opportunity. We're cleaning stops below 39. So 3880, 3860, that could be buying opportunity for final 4040. That could be. So guys, we have the plan in place. We have the plan in place. So I'm going to finish slowly. You can take half right now. I'm waiting, right, for 20 pips, for 15, 20 pips more. Then I'm going to take partial profit, and I'm not going to let this position to be the losing one, right? Okay. Great, great. Oops. So we have to be very careful. Below 3880, 3860, I would say 38 is as the next target. Looks like we do have false breakout on gold. And I'm looking for selling opportunity on DAX anyway. So be guys very careful here. I'm going to monitor pound as well, and I will look higher levels as a selling opportunity intraday only, because in the midterm, as I explained, I'm looking for 71 plus, not 70.40, 71.20, let's say. It's what I've shown you before, right? Euro dollar, we can make some lower low towards 80. Then I'm going to close, and looks like I'm going to also, but that was the breakdown, so be very careful. This position cannot be the losing one, okay? Euro dollar. I'm looking for around 80 to take partial profit, and if I'm going to see any sign of the strength, I'm going to close everything, and I'm going to buy. But as long as I can see here, that's the few pips higher we need on the dollar index to make the reversal, okay? Guys, as I mentioned, range, it was done very quickly. So maybe it's a buying opportunity on Euro JPY, right? But with this one, we have to wait to see what guys in US wants to do on the cash market. There is a chance for new high on US, so that's why I'm very careful with selling here the DAX. I'm watching. I would like to see what's going to happen in US. The geopolitical risk lowered, so there is a, there is a chance for a risk on. And DAX could fly with euro falling below 38.60. So I'm just watching right now. Guys, thank you very much. That was the pleasure. Hopefully you made some pips on the pound. Hopefully you are short euro dollar. Don't let this position to be the loser one. And hopefully gold will follow towards 1280 to follow this flag formation, okay? Guys, any questions, let us know. Let me know via email. And let's earn some pips today. And hopefully we will have some nice setup tomorrow before Europe Open. So again, mini marathon tomorrow. Today, thank you very much. Have a great evening, and see you again tomorrow. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.